But right now, very pleased to go back to the trading desk. He's live there right now. Victor Adair, looking at all the action that's been going on. Victor, I got to start with one of the key trends that you talk about on a regular basis. You've been positioned well in the U.S. dollar, the U.S. dollar index for a number of years, made a lot of money there. I want just a quick comment because I think so much comes out of what's happened with the U.S. dollar.
Oh, you're absolutely right. We have been bullish of the U.S. dollar, but let me say this, Mike. In the currency markets, when they trend, they just go and go and go. Currency trends go way further than you might think makes any sense. From a trading perspective, I would say get on the trend and try to stay with it. So the U.S. dollar here in the short term, we made an 18-month low in May of this year, and by the way, that was exactly the same day the Canadian dollar made its high for the year at 80 cents. The U.S. dollar has been trending higher here, closed this week at its best levels in 9 months. We've got currencies all over the world that are weakening in different degrees against the U.S. dollar. We think this trend is going to continue, and that has ramifications all across other asset classes.
Yeah, and the one that Canadians want to know about is the Canadian dollar, obviously, first and foremost. We had talked about this. Michael Levy and I got a chance to chat this morning about it. We got a big bounce in oil, and you did not see that follow through in the Canadian dollar. And I know you were shorted. What do you think now?
We continue to be short of the U.S. dollar. We are long of the U.S. dollar index,
right,
short of other currencies like the euro currency, the Canadian dollar, the Australian dollar. We are short of commodities. That would be gold and crude oil. And we've also, for the past couple of months here, been short of bonds. In other words, we're looking to benefit from interest rates rising. And this week, once again, we've kind of gone back into taking a small short position in the American stock market. It just looks toppy to me. All of these things kind of fit with each other, but listening to what Joseph had to say, of course, I stay very much in touch with Joseph. We have seen a huge jump in speculative buyers in the crude oil market in the last 3 weeks. In other words, people are bottom picking in crude. They've jumped in there. And if the crude oil market rolls over, as Joseph describes, those same people, and by the way, that's like the paper crude market, like you've got the paper gold market, those speculators that have jumped in trying to pick the bottom on crude, if it rolls over, they're going to have to throw in the towel, and we could have some domino-like selling pressure as the market comes down. I'd say the absolute key level will be back at $44. If crude drops below $44, which is where it was when OPEC surprised the market, it'll be Katie bar the door to the downside.
Just very quickly, you misspoke and you said you were short the U.S. dollar. You're long the U.S. dollar, right, and short Canada, the Aussie, the euro, et cetera. But here's one. Come on, Victor, let's finish with this. What a beauty. The British pound forms a 168-year low. Ala, what you've just been saying, that the positions go further and farther than we can imagine. But a 168-year low this week, pound against the dollar.
Well, that's the pound against a trade-weighted basket.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, the pound's down 24% against the euro and down about 31% against the U.S. dollar in the past 2 years. The pound's really taken a beating. And, to me, the pound weakening the way it does, I think we're going to finally see the euro break out to the downside because a weakening pound is not good news for the euro.
Amazing. I mean, this is where the action is. That's why we love it. That's why I think you should go to the options seminar, by the way, tomorrow in Calgary. There's just so much going on in this front, and the volatility continues to be amazing. And, Victor, you continue to be our guy on top of everything that way. So there you have it. Victor, go out and have a terrific weekend.
Thanks, Mike. You too.